right, everybody. Oh, happy day. I hope you had a phenomenal Father's Day yesterday. But in this video, I'm going to share with you on some tips to help you overcome your feelings when you start to whine. This can happen to any insurance agent. I'm going to give you some tips to help you overcome the whining and help you step into the next level of success, which is winning. All right, everybody wants to win, and sometimes we fall victim to the whining of what takes place. So before we get going though, JasonFinalExpense.com, I partner and I coach, and I'm so blessed to work together with some of the most amazing agents in this planet. All right, in my national insurance agency. If you need help, reach out, JasonFinalExpense.com. We love some Medicare and some life business. That's what we do. It's our brainchild, all right? We do so much fun stuff. So, I hope you had a good Father's Day yesterday before we get going, or in some states, happy non-birthers day, or whatever the heck politically correct term you guys throw out there for the day. I still say happy Father's Day, all right? Appreciate your hard work. We need more good fathers out there. But so many times, as an insurance agent, we can fall victim to whining. Well, let me tell you, whiners don't win, okay? I'm telling you, it's just not good. You've got to focus on the windshield, not on the rear view mirror. So many times, we lose perspective of what's most important. We lose perspective, no different than a car that's off its alignment, okay? You get into a bad place. The moment you start hitting the brakes, that car just like verge, like, woo, wrong way, okay? That car starts shaking or running the wrong way. It's because things aren't in alignment. So when you start whining, it throws you off course. It takes your alignment, your focus per se, off of the right thing, and that's winning. Stop whining, for goodness sakes. Start working, start doing. I promise you'll feel better. I even bought the t-shirt, okay? My t-shirt, stop whining, start doing. It's so true, all right? I hope y'all like this, but let me tell you, not everybody likes hearing the truth, so I'm not going to fluff your feathers. Get away from the water cooler talk. Everybody's like, oh man, this is so tough. Wow. If they need to call the wambulance, okay, you need to run the other way. They're not in a mindset of winning, and winning takes doing. You do not win if you don't do. You've got to know how to complete the mission. You've got to have the right mind before you have the right mouth and the right methods. But once you have the right methods, you have to do nothing less and nothing more than do. You must do and do and do, and then guess what? Do some more. All right? If you do, you can outwork your problems. If you outwork, okay, you will start winning, and when you start winning, let me tell you, you will be a wealthier agent. Whiners don't make wealth. They don't. Whiners just don't. They're like, oh, it's so tough. Let's talk about things. Oh, let's talk about all the reasons why this is horrible today. Let's talk about our feelings. Well, your feelings don't pay your bills. Feelings don't pay your bills. So the first tip, get rid of your feelings. Stop whining, start doing. Forget all the reasons why something won't work, and start remembering the reasons why things do work. If you focus on the doing, you're going to progress to a state of winning, and winners don't whine. Winners make a way, and winners will be wealthier than the whiners over here. So if you're in a face-to-face agency and maybe your little herd, birds of a feather, flock together, maybe you need to find some new birds, okay? Sometimes you thought they were birds and they ended up being turds. This happens. Don't hang around turds. You're going to smell like you know what. Your friends will define you. The people that are around you better say what they mean and mean what they say. I get sick and tired of people that talk one way and don't know how to pick up a phone, okay? If you work for an agency, your upline should know how to pick up your phone call when you need them. It doesn't mean they're like jumping every time you snap your fingers, but you should not wait a day for them to call you back. You should not wait 3 days for them to know how to return something as simple as a phone call. You went down the wrong alley, you got beat up because your mentor, your manager, your upline was not there for you when you needed them the most. It's important that you have a good mentor in your life so that you can move up to the next level. If you want to get to the next level, get to some place that you've never been before, first off, you've got to have a good mind. Second off, you got to have a good mouth, good methods, and you've got to be in a place that you're focusing on nothing more than the windshield. Focus on where you're going, not where you came from. That's your past. Let your past be your past. Focus on winning. Focus on making a way. High quality methods will give you a high quality result if you start doing. Start doing. Okay, the t-shirt says it all. Stop whining, start doing. That takes implementation. It does take mind, okay, over matter. You have to be in a mindful place. Control your business. It's your business, all right? Nobody should care more about your business than you. But at the same point, you should have a mentor that is like-minded, that is going the same direction that you are. Birds of a feather fly together. And if you're hanging around with turds, you're going to smell like them. I know, not a politically correct video, but it's the truth. You got to hang around good people that have the same purpose in life that you do, that have the same primary target that you do. Focus forward. Focus on where you're going and don't let anything distract you. Be laser-like focused on where you're going. Quit worrying about how you took your licks on that last call. Definitely vent. Get it over with. Have some fun with some good buddies, but have some mentors in your life that say, you know what? Quit focusing on the ditch. Focus on the right direction, where you're going, not where you came from. Okay, if you're a face-to-face insurance agent, yeah, that house probably smelled like ammonia. All right, yes, you probably licked a cup that, my goodness, you needed Listerine and, okay, clean yourself. Yeah, you shook a hand that was wet and clammy, and you should probably go Purell yourself, but it's over with. Next. Focus on the next opportunity that you have to bring value and all levels of certainty to the next sweet person that you can connect with. How many people can you connect with today? Are you doing the ground game? Are you a face-to-face agent? I call that the ground game, all right? You want to do the air game? We hella drop anywhere we want to. We come in, we leave. It's awesome. We can be anywhere in the nation with a phone call. It's powerful. But in my national agency, I partner with some amazing face-to-face insurance agents. They do great work. It just looks different, all right? No different than the ground game versus the air game. You're still doing the good work. It just looks different. So make sure that you are not deprived of the essential and acute training that you need to capitalize on the opportunity of being an insurance agent. Make sure that you're getting good skill set transfer, that you have what you need to have precision when you're working. A lot of times, this whining can infect you like the plague, like a disease. Don't whine. I'm not saying not to feel, okay, but your feelings are going to leave you broke. You've got to be in a place of doing. Forget the B, go to the D, all right? Always be doing. A, B, D, forget the C. Stop whining. Focus forward, start winning. You will be a wealthier agent as a result. You're going to be in a situation where you're not going to have presentation hesitation. And a lot of agents will have presentation hesitation because they weren't trained right. They were like an orphan child that was like, go watch a bunch of videos, and then like, if you want to talk to me, yeah, try to schedule that if you can because I'm too busy for you. And then it's like, who are you again? Like, who are you? That's not good. You've got to have relationships, okay, in this space. Let me tell you, I'm not where I am, okay, from not having good relationships with my mentor. Mentorship matters, all right? I stayed with my mentor until the day he passed away. Because guess what? He was an amazing man, an amazing mentor. He invested in me, and he was there for me when I needed him. Let me tell you one thing. Money will follow relationships, not the other way around. A lot of people think, oh, if I have money, I'll get relationships. Bull crap, okay? Money will follow right relationships. Have your relationships right, your money will follow. Do the hard things. Don't do the soft things. Don't do the whiny little things where you're like, oh, it's so tough. Oh, was your day tough too? Oh, let's get some tissues together. Come on now. I'm not saying there's not tough days. Own those tough days. That's okay. All right, lick your wounds, but be done. Okay? Even a dog knows you don't constantly lick the same wound, or now you got a sore, and then you're infected and you're done. You got to be in a position where you stop whining constantly and start focus on the winning. Put the power, put your methods and your mind in the right way. Focus on the right form. Focus on what you need to be doing. What is the most productive thing that I can be doing at every given minute? What is that? Does that mean I've got to get up a little earlier? Does that mean maybe at first, when I first dive into this industry, I've got to stay a little later? Guess what? There's nothing wrong with being the first person at the office and the last person to leave. You will become a leader when you decide change that little gear and spool, okay? You may not be the fastest motorcycle on the planet, but you have a big enough sprocket you can climb a dang tree, okay? You've got the power to get over the obstacles because you've got the guts, you've got the drive, you've got the power. You may not be loud and whiny, okay? But guess what? You got the guts, and you've got the grind, and you've got the doing necessary to make it over and over and over again. Agents that don't whine but yet start doing are more powerful, more consistent forces for the greater good of their consumer. They're focusing on, can I give more to my consumer? Can I bring more value to them? Can I bring more certainty to them? Okay? I love working as an agency owner. I love partnering together and working with some of the most amazing men and women on this planet. But you know what? We partner right, we partner tight, and we get stuff done. We work as a team. There's nothing I won't do for them. I love working, but I won't ever ask anyone to do what I'm unwilling to do myself, all right? I'll get up early, I'll stay late, because I love what we do. We're a team. A lot of times, folks are like, I'm just going to be a Rambo. Well, guess what? There is no, place for being a lonely one. The loneliest number is one. You've got to have a team if you want to have greatness. You've got to have good people around you if you want greatness. If you want to be lonely, if you want to be neglected, if you want to be in a position where, yeah, I've got a piece of paper, but no ability to capitalize on what I've been given. I've got a contract, but I don't have a way to capitalize on my contract. You need to have a winning mind, not a whining mind. You've got to have an attitude of doing and going and serving, but you've also got to have mentorship and partnerships. You got to have a battle buddy that's ready to help you and come serve with you. You need the air support, let me tell you. Don't care if you're on the ground or where you're at. You need sometimes some air support that goes, you know what? I push the button. I'm in trouble. Bring them, all right? Bring the heat. And what I'm talking about here is sometimes you're on the phone with the prospect and you're like, oh, this health condition's weird. I got a brain freeze right now. I need help. Well, guess what? Help's on the way because you pushed the button and asked for something, and they got back to you within seconds so that you maximize certainty. When you maximize certainty, you will have more sales. If you hit the little button and nobody comes, you get scared. It gets cold and lonely on that little island, let me tell you, and you lose money. I don't care if you're a face-to-face insurance agent or in the telespace. If you push the little button and nobody comes, you lose certainty, you lose sales, you lose face in front of a client sometimes because you don't have all the answers all the time when you're brand new, or even a midpoint agent where you knew enough but not everything, and that answer could have been the difference of you making $1,000 of a sale and meeting that need, or being in a position where you're like, oh crud, well, I'm like a dog with my tail between my legs right now. I'm just going to leave and hopefully by an act of God and get back into this house, save face, and meet their needs. But you need answers quickly. So make sure that you've partnered right, that you're in a position where you can push that button and people come to help you quickly, not days and days later. All right, make sure your mentor your upline knows your name. If your mentor or your upline's like, who are you again? You don't have a partnership. You don't. You've got a piece of paper. And let me tell you, it's not going to make you wealthy. So make sure you're not deprived of acute and precise training. Sorry, it's been a long day, y'all. Got up early today. Welcome. Happy Monday, right? But you cannot have an infected disease of the mind where you're whining. You must be in a state of doing, and doing. And with doing, okay, with high-quality power scripts, high-quality training, and good needs that are going to happen because you bought leads, okay, that you can now convert into good conversations, into a need that is met, you will be an agent that is better. You will no longer be losing thousands and thousands of dollars on leads because you know how to speak. You know how to serve them. And if you give your clients everything they need and want, you as an agent in the long game will be just dandy. You will be a phenomenal force for good. You will be ready. No longer will you be hesitating in the script. Hesitating will humble you. No longer will you do that. You will be in a courageous place to stick and stay. No longer, as my t-shirt will say, will you whine. You are going to start doing and doing and doing. And you know what comes with doing? Winning, all right? You got to go through the motions. You want to make it across the lake in a canoe? Guess what? Be prepared to arm yourself with that paddle, and you got to do. You can't just like drop yourself in the canoe and be like, okay, let's just let whatever happens, happens. Insurance agents sometimes get into this place where they look at insurance like a canoe without a paddle. I don't have any clear direction, got no mentoring, but you know what? I got a canoe, I got my insurance license, okay, it holds water, I can now sell insurance, but no one showed me how to get this canoe across the lake, so I'm going to just kind of figure it out, and I don't even have a paddle yet. A paddle is high-end training and implementation. Even if you have high-end training, you've got the oar, you've got to do, and you got to do, and you got to do some more. You're going to make it to the other side, but you can't give up. You don't go halfway across the lake and go, you know what, I'm done. I'm going to float across. Let's see what happens. No, don't whine. Don't be in a position where you go halfway. There is no halfway. It's all the way or no way. All the way or no way. This, I hope, will serve you. This, I hope, will help you stay stronger, leaner, all right, and more consistent in your income. So many agents lose heart. They lose hope. And really, it's because they don't have good mentorship, they don't have good training, they don't have good skill set, they don't have sometimes a good mindset, and you get in this polluted space where you just want to whine, and you don't focus on your win. Let me tell you, you know what cures a bad day? Doing. You know what cures a horrible day? Making a sale. You forget about all the times you were told to go someplace that wasn't heaven. You know what I'm talking about? You forget about all the times you were sworn at. You forget about that cat pee, that ammonia smell, until you shower later at night for you face-to-face agents, all right? You know what I'm talking about. But I'm saying you forget about the temporary pain. You focus on the long-term gain because you brought value and certainty to your sweet people that needed you. They needed you to be good. They needed you to be great. They needed you to have the right attitude, the right mindset, the right motives, and the right methods. When you have the right mindset, the right motives, and the right methods, they know you don't have commission breath. You're going to be a better agent. You're going to make more conversions from the conversations, and you will be a happier agent in the long game, I promise you. I hope this serves you well. Thanks for watching. I hope that the day after Father's Day was amazing for you. I hope you got the success you wanted on the phones today or in the face-to-face arena. And let me tell you, if today wasn't the way that you planned it, guess what? Tomorrow is a fresh day of new opportunity for you. Your no bus passed you by. You're ready to win, and winners make a way. Hope this helps you. Have an amazing day today. Have an even better day tomorrow, because you will no longer whine. You will win. Have an amazing day, you guys. I appreciate you. Tomorrow's a coming. I know you're ready. Never give up. Never say retreat. Focus forward. Thanks, you guys.